Student loans, the gift that keeps on taking, long after the diploma is hanging crooked on your wall. We need to talk about a decision that could either save you tens of thousands of dollars or quietly drain your finances for the next 2 decades. Here's the thing. The average borrower graduates carrying over $37,000 in federal student loan debt. And most of them just pick a repayment plan the way they pick a Netflix show, whatever pops up first. The stakes are enormous because the wrong choice isn't just inconvenient. It's the kind of financial mistake that delays buying a home, starting a family, or actually building wealth. So why is this decision so hard in the first place? It comes down to a fundamental tension between cash flow today and total cost over time. And those two things are almost always pulling in opposite directions. Think of it like choosing between renting and buying. Income-driven repayment is the rental. Lower monthly commitment, flexibility, but you're potentially paying forever, while accelerated repayment is the mortgage payoff sprint, painful now, liberating later. The system was designed with good intentions, but it created a fork in the road where both paths look reasonable depending on who you are and what you value. Remember when loan forgiveness felt like it was just around the corner and everyone was quietly making minimum payments, hoping the government would just handle it? That optimism has faded into a fog of legal battles, policy reversals, and very tired borrowers who aren't sure what to believe anymore. The psychological toll of that whiplash is real people who built entire financial plans around forgiveness are now recalibrating from scratch, which is genuinely exhausting. Experts like financial planner Robert Farrington have long argued that income-driven plans make mathematical sense only when your debt dramatically exceeds your income, roughly when your balance is more than 1.5 times your annual salary. But behavioral economists will tell you something else entirely. People hate debt emotionally in a way that spreadsheets can't fully capture, and that emotional weight has real costs too. History shows us that student loan policy has swung wildly from aggressive collection in the 90s, to income-based relief in 2009, to pandemic-era pauses, to forgiveness attempts blocked by courts. Every era of borrowers felt like their situation was uniquely complicated, and honestly, every era was right, because the rules kept changing underneath their feet. The cycle is classic boom and bust policy behavior. Relief gets promised, borrowers adjust their strategies, the promise gets clawed back or complicated, and suddenly the smart move from 2 years ago looks foolish today. The community of borrowers, Reddit threads, personal finance forums, advice podcasts has collectively learned one hard lesson. Never fully bet your plan on a policy that hasn't been signed, sealed, and survived a Supreme Court challenge. Here's a misconception worth destroying right now. Income-driven repayment is not a lazy or irresponsible choice for high-debt, lower-income borrowers, especially those in public service. It is frequently the mathematically optimal strategy. The misconception that good people pay off debt fast is a cultural guilt trip dressed up as financial advice, and it has cost people real money. On the flip side, accelerated repayment isn't just for the financially masochistic. It is the right call when your interest rate is high, your income is stable, and forgiveness is either unavailable or politically unreliable for your loan type. Private loans, for instance, have zero forgiveness pathways. So treating them like federal loans is a trap that catches people every single cycle. The practical playbook looks like this. Run your numbers using the Education Department's loan simulator. Compare total paid under each scenario. Factor in your career trajectory, and if you qualify for public service loan forgiveness, treat income-driven repayment like the structured gift that it actually is. If you don't qualify, and your debt-to-income ratio is manageable, attack the principal aggressively and treat every extra payment like a guaranteed return equal to your interest rate. Position, size, and process matter more than conviction here. Don't throw every spare dollar at loans if you have no emergency fund, because the person who paid off debt heroically and then went into credit card debt at 22% interest rate effectively lost the game. Discipline means following a system, not just feeling righteous. And the system has to be one you can sustain for years without burning out or making impulsive pivots. At the end of the day, this is a question of identity as much as math. Are you someone who thrives with the psychological freedom of a clear payoff date, or someone who needs maximum monthly flexibility to sleep at night? Neither answer is wrong, But pretending the emotional component doesn't exist will absolutely lead you to choose a plan that looks perfect on paper and destroys your motivation by month 4. The beautiful irony is that the best student loan strategy is almost always the boring one: consistent, measured, emotionally sustainable, and reviewed annually rather than obsessed over daily. Whichever path you choose, commit to it fully, revisit it when your income changes, and stop letting the noise of political promises or financial guilt make decisions for you. And if your student loan payoff journey is opening your eyes to building real, long-term wealth through real estate or home ownership, check out our links in the description below. We can help connect you with investors, contractors, and lenders to help you get started.